Hey, thanks for stopping by and checking this out. Hey, I want to just illustrate a couple of really powerful concepts here when it comes to the IUL. First is the time value of money and allowing money to compound income tax free for a number of years. And here's a great illustration called $1 Million Baby. This is an actual illustration, by the way. And imagine setting up a child or a grandchild for life for the cost of a cup of coffee. And you'll see here from this presentation what a wonderful gift it could be for a parent or a grandparent to put away some money for a child and let it grow for a number of years. They could be set for the rest of their life just by doing a little bit of pre-planning, right? And there's a lot of numbers here on this page, but let me go through them and give you an idea. Now, this is just an illustration. Your numbers could vary, ages, times, contributions, and so on. But just to get an idea that if someone were to start off with, say, $25 a week for 5 years, and then $35 a week, and they were increasing it a little bit from 25 to 35, and then the last 8 years, $46 per week, for a total contribution of $28,800, and they did that until the child was 14. So if you added all this up, they put in a total of $28,800. Now, since it is in a life insurance contract, it also comes with living benefits as well, but it develops a cash value. And that cash value can be accessed at any time for any reason. So we use this illustration. We say, well, what if they decided that at age 18, to help pay for college, they pulled out $12,000 a year for 4 years. That's $48,000. They never contributed any more money after age 14. Total contribution $28,800. Then at say age 30, after getting out of college and so on, they buy a house. They take $25,000 out to buy a home. And of course, we're just illustrating some of these numbers. This could vary, and the needs could be for whatever they wanted to. But these are pretty typical needs that a person would have, right? Paying for college, down payment for a house, and so on. And that's at by age 39. And then at age 45, they decide that they want to take out of their cash value. They want to take another $100,000 out to use it to buy down payment for a vacation home, right? And continue to let the money grow. Still, they've not contributed anything since age 14. Total contribution was $28,800 for 14 years. So they used it for college, they used it for down payment on a house and a vacation home. Then at age 65, they decide to retire. The money that's in their account, because of the magic of compound interest, we're illustrating this at 8%, and because it's compounding and compound income tax free. At age 65, they take out $142,000 a year, income tax free. If they live to age 89, they had taken out $3,729,000 income tax free. So just to recap this, they took out $48,000 to help pay for college, $25,000 for a mortgage down payment, $100,000 for a vacation condo, and then from age 65 to 89, so for 24 years, they took out $3.4 million income tax free. Add that all up, that's $3.5 million. $3.5 million, carry that over. They also had a tax-free death benefit that went to their heirs at age 89 of $1.6 million. The total is $5.2 million. That's the total benefit, and they never paid more than $28,800. Remember, they stopped at age 14 and then 0 afterwards. Just as a personal note, a few years ago, my father-in-law passed away, and we inherited some money from him, and it was in a qualified plan, an IRA. And each year we're required to take a required minimum distribution. We pay the taxes on it as well. And it's a modest inheritance, but it's a wonderful thing that my father-in-law did for us. And each year when we get the check, we go on a trip. We go on a cruise. And it actually chokes me up a little bit even to think about it, because whenever we do, we just say, thank you, Daddy, we love you. And we remember him fondly always, and especially when we go and take our vacations, because we know that would make him happy. Just think of what a wonderful gift this could be for a child or a grandchild. By the way, since it is in a life insurance contract, child would never have to worry about being uninsurable for the rest of their life because of medical reasons, and also has the living benefits, which allows payments to be made in the event of cancer, heart attack, stroke, need long-term care, unable to perform 2 out of 6 activities of daily living. So for chronic or critical illness, also has protection. What a wonderful thing all the way around. They live long, prosper, and a gift that would give them dividends and payments throughout the course of their life. In addition, because it is inside an insurance contract, it comes out income tax free. And for a college program, it's a wonderful college program because life insurance cash value does not count against any grants, aids, doesn't show up anywhere on any of the financial aid forms. So thanks for tuning in and checking this out. Again, wonderful program illustrating the tremendous power of time value of money and compound interest, and especially income tax free. You know, if you were to take $1 and double it 20 times, try that on your calculator. 1 becomes 2, becomes 4, becomes 8, becomes 16, etc. If you did that 20 times, it's over $1 million. It's $1,048,000. But you know, if you stopped in between each one of those doubles and paid taxes at the rate of 28%, it only grows to about $48,000. $1 million was lost in taxes. That's another great quick illustration of either the tremendous power of compound interest and the tremendously destructive power, if you will, of taxes, and how great and wonderful a tax-free program is. So thanks for checking this out. Appreciate you stopping by, and we'll catch you later.